Sweet. I think we are live. Uh-oh. Woo! Alright, let me pull it up. So many ads. What's up, guys? I got another pumpkin. So many ads. Oh my gosh. Welcome, Heather, Weather, Sydney, Sarah, and Danielle. Oh, and Russ. Welcome. Thanks for being the first ones on, you guys. I'm assuming the notification bell worked. If not, well, it's not working for me. I noticed Amanda went live, and I only noticed it right at the end of her live, and then I was like, crap, I gotta get my stuff ready. And I rushed super fast, and I ran into a few issues, but I tested it on Patreon first. Denise actually helped me to fix the weird thing of it like zooming in and zooming out and refocusing over and over. So I practiced that first, finally figured it out, and hopefully it's going well. What do you guys think? Are the graphics, is the sound good? I think this one's going to go really well. I tested it a few times. The one thing I was not able to test is when I go live for a long time. So this may be short because last time, I think the last two times after 30 minutes or close to an hour or something, then my camera either dies or it doesn't seem like it necessarily dies because it's plugged in the entire time. So I don't think it dies, but it just malfunctions or something. But welcome, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, good morning. Happy Sunday. Hope you're all having a great Sunday. I'm really excited for today. I don't know why Amanda went live early. I actually was hoping to go live early, though, because there's a lot of stuff happening on this evening, and my sisters want to go and take a peek in Oktoberfest and have a look there. So I'm going to say hi to them there, and then I actually am going to go for a drive up into the canyons. Hopefully, I mean, I want to take a photo shoot. I mean, I will take photos for sure, but my original plan, I have two of these big pumpkins, and I wanted to do that pumpkin trend where you go and take cool photos in the fall and put it to that song. I don't know the name of the song, but it's a cool like fall spooky Halloween song. Thank you, Heather. Hello, how's your Sunday? My Sunday's great. It's gonna be nice. This is the first time going live so early in the morning that I'm going to have the rest of the day. I won't have to like stress about it and think about getting my stuff ready for live. And I did wake up extra early today, so I was able to practice and get everything ready for this live today. So I'm excited. I really think this one's going to be a great live. Ooh, and we already got a donation. Today's definitely going to be a great live. Thank you so much, Denise. Oh, it's always Denise. You're the best, Denise. Thank you. I appreciate your donations every single week. It's so cool to have something to look forward to and to just see your support and your love. It's been awesome. I know I missed Amanda's live. I was still asleep, lol. Yeah, she went live so early. I was impressed, but I'm proud of her. She's really getting it down. Everything looks and sounds good. Thank you. Thank you, Heather. I've been working on it. Last week, a demon took over my camera. That was a little creepy, but it was cool. I went back and watched it, and like it did look kind of interesting. But then it sucked when it all blacked out. I liked when it had the color change. That was interesting. But then when you couldn't see anything at all, you could only hear my annoying voice. That's when I was not happy anymore. But I think we got it figured out. Hopefully this week is going to go much, much better. I wanted to talk a little bit about my last video too. I had a lot of fun making that one. And I know I'm still trying to work. I'm working on the creepy, spooky ones for October. But that one was just, it was just on my mind, and I thought of all of those funny, like the memories kept on coming back of the crush that I had when I was still living in the cult. So I was like, I just want to share that one. I had so many good stories, and it made me laugh so hard thinking of it. And that, I filmed almost an hour of talking about my crush, and I only left, I wanted it to be a 10-minute video because that's like the optimal length for YouTube videos right now. So I had to cut out a ton, but I really feel like I left the best parts in it. So I hope you guys liked it. But there was just so much stuff. There was so many times I was busting out laughing like crazy. And I had a lot of fun making that one. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. All is good on my end. Nice, Russ. I'm glad it's finally working. The one thing I did want to get your opinion on is, do you guys like it with the light? It's like extra bright, and I think it may make the graphics slightly better with it super bright. But I was also debating having the light off, because then you can see the light from the pumpkin, and oh, there's supposed to be the light in the background. See, I always forget about little things like this, but I think it looks kind of cool with the light on the background so you can see it without the ring light. But I worry it might take away some of the good graphics. I think it changes it from like 1080p to 700 or something like that. I don't know, but let me know what you guys think in the comments. I usually just have the light on so it's really bright and you can see everything. And a lot of the times cameras do better when it's brighter. But I know with it being the spooky season and things being darker can be sometimes better. So I'm just going to play with that and figure it out for my next videos. Hold on, let me... I went to Oktoberfest in California last night. What? Oh, that's cool. What was I going to say? Oh, for the longest time, I did not know that Oktoberfest was so big. I didn't realize that they had it like everywhere. And it's like a German thing, I'm pretty sure. But it is huge. I have been looking into it lately and realized just how big it is. OMG, that last one was a laugh. Handing out pillows left and right. Yeah, I was hoping you guys would catch on to that reference. But you had to have seen my Colt Kid in a Public School video to understand the pillow reference, because I was given an engagement pillow. And so I made a joke that I was handing those out. Without the light, it's more Halloweenish, kind of cool. Okay, I like it. Since no one else put their opinion in, I'm just going to try it without the light, because then it'll give my eyes a little bit of a break too. And maybe it'll look cooler. Do you like haunted houses? What? Yeah, I love haunted houses. There was one year I tried to go to all of the haunted houses in Utah. Well, all the ones that I knew of anyway. I knew of 7 haunted houses in Utah, and I went to like 6 of them. So I didn't quite make it to all of them. And I know there's more, because if you go way down south and stuff, there's more. But that's a lot to handle. I think 5 in a season is plenty. I don't plan to go to more than that, but I love it. I like getting spooked, and I like seeing the new things that they add. Like for the last couple of years, it's been laser lights, like having smog all over in certain rooms, and laser lights just crossing over all the smog, and you can just see it. It looks really cool. Sometimes it feels like you're inside of like a swamp and stuff like that. They just do really good with their the creativity they have inside of those haunted houses. Was your mom super into Halloween? You and your sisters seem to love it. I think we had a few years where, yeah, my mom was really into it. And she's definitely into the holidays. She likes decorating. She loves getting everything ready. And, like, just having that holiday vibe, I guess. And, yeah, she always had lights and decorations. So I think that's a part of where Cammie got it from for sure. So, yeah, I have a few specific Halloweens that really stand out in my memory. And they have just, like, really good feelings to them, so I do like that. But I don't feel like every single year it was super all out. Just some of them were very memorable, and so I think that's why it stands out to us. But it's odd because, like, I don't get why Christmas wasn't so big, or like, you know, Easter or Thanksgiving, because my mom still, she went out, she like decorated for all those holidays too. But something about Halloween, I think it was the fact, especially when we were like becoming teenagers and like we had a little more say in what we did. And Halloween was when we had the most freedom, you know, to go out to haunted houses, to go trick-or-treating in any neighborhood we wanted. We just go ride our bikes wherever. It wasn't so much of like, oh, the parents were the ones planning everything, or you had to do everything with your mom and dad. You kind of just got to do whatever you want on Halloween. Halloween was a little bit more exciting because we had more of a say in what would happen in it. That's for me, my personal experience. Because when I think of the fun times I had in Halloween, it was just going and running around and just doing whatever. Going to different places, going to haunted houses, and just hanging out with my friends and stuff. I really like that. But that's what made me like it a lot anyways. What haunted houses did you like? So, for truly being spooked, it's definitely the insane asylum. I think they call it Asylum 49 or something. But they took an insane hospital that actually used to be a hospital for insane people that, like, I guess, I don't know how it went out of business or something, but it got shut down, I suppose, because it just became like an abandoned place. And they took that abandoned hospital that was literally for insane people, and they decked it out and made it into a haunted house. Like, first of all, that's already spooky as hell. But then they go and turn it into a haunted house so people can pay to go and like feel the creepy spirits that are there. And it still looks like a hospital. So it's like they have things set up and like have a I mean, now they're actors, but people dressed up as insane people running through it, spooking you. And this is the haunted house where they can touch you. You have to pay for like a certain wristband or something. But when you buy the original ticket for the place, then the people can grab you and they will throw you inside of rooms. They will even like take you and try to separate you from your groups and stuff like that. Like, that one's truly terrifying. That one I had so much fun at it though. But that's the one I would recommend if you really want to get spooked, like scared out of your mind, which is what haunted houses are for. So that one's definitely high up on the list. Another one though, I really like the Fear Factory. I don't think they can touch you at the Fear Factory, but they go all out. The Fear Factory is one of the biggest ones, I think, in Utah. So I think they just have the most money and stuff. So they had like the most like just out there costumes, like huge creature types of people and stuff. And like just everyone's decked out at that one. And they have like, it's a whole factory. So you're just like wandering throughout the place, and you can go to like parts that are like really high. And at least when I went, some years they have it, sometimes they don't. But when I went, they even had a zip line where you can, so you're like going throughout the factory and you get all the way to the top. Then to leave, then you have to get strapped up to the zip line, and they have you walk out on a plank, and then the plank just disappears and you just fall and zip line down to the end of the haunted house. I thought that one was really cool because not only was it exciting and fun, and with the all of the characters like really into it, but then you get a real adrenaline rush from either the zip line, or they had I don't know what it's called, but just another one where it's like you bungee jump or something, like a bungee jump down. So those two were really cool. I think that one's the most like has the most props and the most stuff in it. So Fear Factory was really cool. I like that one a lot. The Insane Asylum was cool. I was talking to a few people. It sounds like the K's Cross Haunted House is going to be, they're going to be having it again this year. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I thought it would be cool to go and like film it or something. I worked there when I was still back in the order, because the K's Cross is basically the order's property, and they have a haunted house on it every once in a while, because like a lot of people like truly 100% believe that the K's Cross farms are haunted, because like I guess people have died on it, and there were different religious groups that like fought over it, and just a lot of creepy like seances and stuff that happened there. So it's got a very creepy vibe, and so when they opened up a haunted house there, I guess it just made sense to a lot of people, and a lot of people really liked going to it because it was super spooky, I guess. But yeah, sounds like they're having it again this year, and so I'm seriously debating going and like filming it and stuff, because I'm pretty sure if it's the same as when I worked there, it's mostly gonna be kids running it, young kids from the order and stuff. So that'll be kind of funny. And yeah, I don't know, that'll be wild. It's been a long time too. I wonder. Oh, we got some more donations. Heck yeah. Heather Weather, thank you so much. She says, happy Sunday, orange heart, sunny, and pumpkin face. Thank you so much, Heather. I really appreciate the donations. Thank you, Flinker Mary, as well. Flinker Mary says, happy Sunday, everybody. I hope you're all having a great one. This is awesome. Thank you so much. I love getting donations from you guys. It's so nice. You guys are being so generous today. I love that. Thank you. Okay, let me catch up on your comments here really quick. We go to Halloween train where the forest is all decorated as well as the train. My son loves it. Aww, that would be cool. Because I did feel like one thing about haunted houses that's rough is that you're always running. Because you're getting spooked and scared, and you just want to run, and you get so tired that it's like, it would be so nice to just ride a train or something. But then you can't do anything about it when you're spooked, though. You can't just run away. So that would be interesting, but I feel like that would make it a lot more relaxing and chill. But I don't know. Maybe, I guess, for kids, that would be ideal. Asylum 49 was the Ghost Adventures. Kyle Grant. That's what it's called, huh? Asylum 49. Kyle Grant, you're definitely an Order member. I feel like if you know the name of that, because Order members love that haunted house. I feel like they go to it all the time. Who are you, Kyle Grant? I want to know. You should DM me or something. Oh my goodness. Anyways. Oh my, that sounds freaking awesome. It was, Denise. It was so cool. What's up, Dixie? I've never been to a haunted house. Never, Russ? You should give it a try. For people's first intro to it, I don't recommend jumping into the extreme or big haunted houses. But going to like amusement park haunted houses, I feel like are much more chill and mellow. And it's like that. You get to ride the ride usually for it. Like at Lagoon, for example, the amusement park Lagoon, they have some cool haunted houses rides that aren't like truly terrifying, but they're still fun, and they have a lot of jump scares and stuff like that. I think those are fun. Amanda said it, run by children, and they run the equipment. Yeah, that's right, Denise. The K's Cross Haunted House, they have so many little kids because it's basically free labor, and so all these little kids are just trying to like be creative and find new ways to spook people. But the problem is the little kids' ideas of scaring people are sometimes very dangerous. And there was one when I worked there, then the kid that was like dropping something. I think it was like some sort of boulder, but it was this giant stone rock, but it was made out of styrofoam, so it wasn't actually heavy, but it looked like a big old boulder that would crush you. And they would roll it down right in front of the pathway and get it really close to the people, but then they would stop it and then like bring it back up just to spook them. But the kid that was in charge of that had a group going through, and he knew the people in the group, so he thought it would be extra funny to not stop the boulder and let it roll down and just smash into the group there. Luckily, it wasn't heavy, and like it was just other Order members, so they didn't get mad or anything. But I was like, that's a bit excessive. That would be truly terrifying. Just get smashed as you're going through the haunted house and stuff like that. But anyways, they definitely had fun with it. K's Cross, Asylum 49, and Fear Factory all do ghost hunts year round. Huh. You should explain more on that, Kyle Grant. What's a ghost hunt? And are you saying that they're like open year round? Is that what it is? Ghost hunts, huh? This is early. Yeah, Amanda and I both went early today. It wasn't necessarily planned. I probably wouldn't have gone this early. I did want to go earlier today because I have a lot of stuff to do this afternoon. But Amanda ended up going at like 9 o'clock this morning or something. Super early. So I had to rush and get all my stuff ready to go as soon as I could. And this was pretty much as soon as I could make it all work out. With it actually working, though. Now everything is not glitching out. It's not like refocusing every 2 seconds and stuff. So I like it. It's finally, I tested out all my equipment and it's going much better. Now I'm probably jinxing myself because every time I say that, then in the past it's ran into other issues. So there's always new things to be discovered, but better to figure out the issues now and figure out how to fix them rather than later. So the sooner the better. Emma, not as early as Amanda. Yeah, Amanda went so early. Haunted houses. Hard no for me, lol. I get scared way too easily. Yeah, a lot of people get too spooked by them. Hi, Eskel. Hey, everyone. Happy Sunday. What's up, Leah? Leah's here. Heck yeah. I loved your last live, Leah. That was a lot of fun. I was worried because I saw your post about you taking a break from YouTube, and then you went live, just yesterday, I think. Oh, Friday. Sorry, the day before yesterday. And so that was cool. I'm glad you're still doing it every once in a while. I thought that was awesome. I'm baking while I watch my daughter's 9 today. Aw, happy birthday to your 9-year-old daughter. What are you baking? One of my favorite things to bake are cookies. And so right now for the season, I'm learning how to make pumpkin chocolate chip cookies. They're going to be so good. At least I like pumpkin chocolate chip cookies, the ones that like I've gotten from other people that have made them and the ones I bought from the store. So I'm hoping I can make some as good as those. Video and sound are great. Thank you, Julie. Yeah, I think I finally have figured it out for the most part. It's not perfect, but like compared to last week, Last week's train wreck, I am just so happy it's working and going well. I think I heard them say Amanda had a plane to catch. That's why she was early. Oh, okay. Yeah, she's always going all over the place. I wonder how many flights she has missed. That's what I want to know. Because with her scatterbrain all over the place, always, like, it's, me too. I feel like it runs in the family. We're always so bad at planning and rushing and just all over the place all the time. So I wonder how many flights she has missed and had to, like, reschedule and stuff like that. Nicole, you finally caught me live. Heck yeah. Welcome, welcome. Yes, I'm still doing lives. It's the editing and filming that I'm taking a break from, but I'll still do live. Oh, I see. Okay, that's good to know. Awesome. You're taking a break from the editing? Editing's my favorite part, Leah. I love doing my intros, putting the music to all the clips and then cutting to like the most like funny or like jokes from throughout the video and just putting them right in the middle of the edits in the intro. To me, I have so much fun doing that. And then it makes me laugh because I'm watching literally the funniest parts of the video over and over. And it's a lot of fun. That's what helps me and motivates me to want to work on my next video. Because it sucks. Once you finish a video, it's like you're super satisfied and like motivated and feeling good. But then it's once you start on your new video, like you start the videos, you start videoing the clips and getting all the footage that you need, and then you just have so many different clips, so many different things you have to do for the video that it's like just it's hard because you're basically starting from square one, from base one. You have all the work in front of you till you get to finish the video and get motivated through like from finishing a video, so that can be hard. Oh heck yeah, another donation. Mandy Morrow, thank you so much. She says, everyone be sure to like this stream so Eskel can go to all the spooky Halloween events. Aw, thank you, Mandy. That's awesome. I love it. I do 100% all the money that comes from these donations. Pretty much everything I make from YouTube right now, all of it gets reinvested into YouTube. Like I'm putting everything back into it, into my videos to improve the quality, to improve the content that I'm able to create, to improve the editing and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, 100% it is all going to go to good use and go towards new fun adventures to be able to film and take you guys with me on those adventures, you know? So I think that's awesome. I really appreciate all the love and support that I get from you guys. So thank you so much. Love the early time before work. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure for some people this time is going to be much better. So every once in a while, I will try to go earlier. Leah, you should hire Eskel. Hey, that's an idea, Denise. Ah, another donation. Heck yeah. Oh, from Denise again. Thank you so much, Denise. She is my #1 fan, apparently. That is awesome. Thank you. That's so cool. Oh, and I got to give a shout out to Denise too, because she helped me when I went live on my Patreon this morning because I was trying to get all the glitches, and there were so many glitches, so many issues with it that would have been happening right now during this live, but thanks to me planning ahead and going live on my Patreon first to kind of like, you know, smooth out all of the rough issues and all of the technical difficulties that were going to come up, Denise was there and she was watching it and giving me advice and helping me. So it was awesome. Thank you so much, Denise. Thanks to her, we're able to have a much better live stream and not have so many technical issues. So she's awesome. She really is the #1 fan. She's been so helpful and so supportive in every way. It's been awesome. I love it. Ooh, what did Leah say? I know, I love editing too, but I've just got a lot on my plate, so I just needed to get caught up before I resume filming. I'll be back in November. Honestly, yeah, I feel like taking a break every once in a while is no problem, because you need to recharge your battery and you need to get excited for it again. You know, it's no fun when it becomes a job and like you're just doing it to grind and like just doing it to get it over with. You know, you got to be able to enjoy making those intros and have fun filming it and come up with good jokes to put along with it and just make the most out of it, because I feel like that will truly shine through. People will understand when you're doing it just for the money, or when you're doing it because you actually want to get your message out there and you're having fun with it and you're enjoying the interactions with the people. And it makes a big difference. And I don't want it to be work. That's the last thing I want making videos to be, because to me it's a learning experience, and it is tough to learn. There's going to be technical issues that, of course, nobody likes those, but those just come with the experience, the curveball of learning and figuring it out. But once I get better at it, once I get over all of those learning curves, then it's going to be so much more fun and so much better, that I'd rather get those done and over with now, so that in the future I can already have that skill for all of my future videos and not have to deal with all those issues. So I'm excited for it. And if I ever start feeling like it's a ton of work and I'm feeling drained, I'm going to take a break too, 100%. So I'm trying not to overdo it. I just kind of post whenever I feel like it right now, and I just do my lives every single week, and it's been super chill, really easy, nothing stressful right now. So I'm hoping to keep it that way, but I do hope my production will get more, and I'll be able to come out with more videos throughout the months, because I'm hoping I get better. I get quicker at editing, I get better at dealing with the technical difficulties, and overall just improve. Oh, what did someone say about Kyle? Aggie asks, is Kyle Grant a sibling? No, Kyle Grant is it's the running joke that he's our dad. Well, he's Amanda's dad, apparently, not my dad. But the Kyle Grant in the chat, though, I don't know who he is. I'm guessing he's an Order member, though, because the stuff he shares and the things he talks about sounds like stuff that an Order member would know. So I probably know him. I'm probably most likely related to him if he is an Order member. So I'm curious who he is. I want him to message me and let me know. Oh, Kyle Grant said, yeah, I'm Eskel's uncle. One of my many uncles. You know how many uncles I have, though? That could be anyone in the Order. That narrows it down a little bit, I guess. Maybe I'll have to see if I can figure it out. Really? You're Eskel's uncle? Yeah, he could be. I've got a ton of uncles. That's so awesome. Nice to kind of meet you. Yeah, nice to somewhat meet you, Kyle Grant. Your real name's not Kyle Grant, though. Then I know that. Thanks, Denise. I do love editing, but I've just been so busy lately. Yeah, I feel you there, though, Leah, because YouTube. I mean, the day I can quit my job and just do YouTube way more will be awesome. Like the day that I make enough from YouTube that it's close to the same amount that I make from my job, monthly, then I'm gonna quit. 100%. I think that's gonna be my dream. That's what I want to do for sure, because I'm still going to be going to school and stuff, so it'd just be way nice to have my source of income be something I enjoy doing, something that I can be more flexible about how much time I spend on it, and I can just adjust my schedule a lot easier than having a regular job and stuff. So that's definitely the goal. I'm excited for the day that happens. Eskel, I love you decorations. I bought some pumpkins for my porch, and then Mother Nature decided to make it hot for 2 days, so they went bad. Aw, dang. I hope that doesn't happen to my pumpkins. I need these to last all the way to Halloween. That's my hope. Most people say they last for about 1 month, so you got 30 days. And I bought these 3 days ago, so I've got 27 more days. And Halloween's not that far away, so that's all I needed to last for. Kyle Grant, his uncle, yeah, that narrows it down. Mom's side, right? Oh yeah, Kyle Grant. Are you from my mom's side or my dad? Hopefully my mom's, because if you're from my mom's side, that narrows it down to 4 or 5 people. But if you're from my dad's side, then that's doesn't narrow it down at all. That's narrows it down to, I don't know, 20, 40 people. I don't know, a lot of people. Oh, actually his dad's side. Okay, so my dad's full brother, or wait, there's no way one of my dad's brothers would know all of the stuff that you've shared. Because all of my dad's brothers are super old. They're ancient people. No, I don't believe it. You're probably one of my dad's brother's kids. That's what I would guess. So you're my cousin. Like everybody else in the Order. That's my guess. Unless you're one of my dad's half-brothers. Because he has some half-brothers that are decently young. But you just give me the vibe that you're young. So I doubt you're actually one of my dad's full brothers. You could be one of his half, I guess, or one of my dad's brother's kids. That's my guess. But I'm excited because I should have some awesome footage for the new intro in November. And I have a lot of stuff I've been brushing up on AUB doctrine so I can start discussing stuff like blood atonement. Ooh, that's going to be really interesting. It's just a bummer, though, that you're going to be missing out on the spooky October season. We get 4 Sundays, I think it is. Yeah, 4 Sundays. So 4 of my lives will get to be spooky Halloween themed. And hopefully that means I try to post 1 video a week as well. So 4 of my videos are going to be able to be like spooky Halloween vibe videos as well. And then, I mean, of course, I may do some more in the future, but it's like, I'll still always do like spooky stories or crazy stories from the cult. But I mean, I'm the type of person, the day after Halloween, I put my decorations away. Usually, I mean, I'm not like strict on it or anything, but like, I don't know. I guess this is my first October filming, so I'm doing YouTube videos. So I guess we'll see how it goes. I don't actually know for sure, but that's my go-to at school mostly so I can replace my income with YouTube so I can go to school and start pursuing my dream job. Exactly. That's the hope, you know, like I feel like that's the greatest use of using your hobbies to benefit you, you know? It's like you first start it just on the side. It's your side hustle and you're learning and you're going through all the trials and figuring things out. But then eventually the goal is to get good enough at it that it can be pursued, maybe not full time, but you know, it can have that option, be that backup for you, be that extra income, that just asset that you have in your life to help you. I think that's the goal. Because if there's anything that you can get really good at and like just be like a pro at, then you might as well find a way to get paid for doing that, you know? Because there's so many jobs out there. There's so many ways to make money that you might as well do what you like doing. Panita cupcakes is the ones that have sprinkles and goodness inside when you bite into them, correct? Panita cupcakes? I'm not sure, Denise. Panita cupcakes. I'm going to look those up. Those sound yummy. I'm getting hungry. Everyone here should join Leah's channel and Patreon. Aw, heck yeah. Thank you, Denise. You're so sweet. Yeah, Denise is so nice. She's always just trying to encourage and help people. It's the best. It's a cake mix. I'm not that good. Well, I can definitely pull some things off, but not this. It will last as long as you don't put the pumpkin in the heat. I live in Missouri, and it got super hot this week. I should have brought it inside. Oh, I see. Yeah, my pumpkins are inside with me, so I don't really have, I live in an apartment, so it's like I don't really have much of a porch or anything, so all my decorations are inside. I don't think I have any Halloween decorations for outside. Oops, pumpkin in the heat. Your dad's half brother. Okay. You're one of my dad's half brothers. I could just start naming them all until I get to you. But it's okay. We'll have to talk off of YouTube lives and catch up. Oh, I think we called that confetti cake mix here. Oh. Eskel, I love your last few videos. They made me laugh so much. Oh yeah, I wanted to read a few comments. Yeah, let me quickly just read a couple of the comments from my last video because I don't have a lot of time. I'm probably going to have to be ending this live in the next like 10, 15 minutes. But I love the comments that you guys left, and I'm so glad you guys did because at the end of my video, I wanted to get you guys' opinions and see what it was like for you guys. And so you guys did awesome with the comments. I love the one that said, so Scarlett, she says, "Hi Eskel, I do remember hating boys when I was a young child. Actually, I remember thinking to myself when I was probably 5 or 6, thank goodness I wasn't born a boy because I wouldn't have any dolls or good toys and would have to hang out with other boys." I love that because, yeah, for me, I thought girls were gross, so it just makes sense that girls probably thought boys were disgusting. And really, if you look back at it, I think boys were a lot more gross than girls. We weren't very good at personal hygiene, I guess you could say. Okay, but then this one's good too. Dale says, "I'm gay, so my crushes were always top secret. I told no one. I remember as a preteen, we would all go to the skating rink every Friday and Saturday night. And one New Year's Eve, they hosted an all-night lock-in. When my mom picked me and my friends up, she saw some of the kids making out. That was the last time I was ever allowed to go skating. She didn't want me making out with girls. I jokingly said years later that she turned me gay by not letting me kiss girls. Needless to say, the joke didn't go over too well. That's a good one. I feel like, yeah, it's got to be really hard for people that like feel like they have to keep it a secret like that. And when society doesn't accept it, it makes it way harder because you're young and you like everyone as a kid is trying to figure it out for themselves. So it's like, that's so hard. That's tough when you just know for sure that it's going to be harder for people to accept you and stuff. That's never any fun. Polygamous boy crushing be like, I'm going to crush on these 3 girls rather than one at a time. Yeah, it's pretty much how it goes, I guess. I don't think I ever thought boys were gross. I was always good friends with them and played throughout childhood. Oh, wow. Hannah. I guess Hannah got along well with them. That's cool. Nice. Yeah, like I said, it's different for everyone. That's why I'm curious how it went for you guys. And then Camden says, thanks for sharing. I have always been boy crazy. I had my first crush when I was in preschool. What? Preschool? Really? And I had my first boyfriend in 5th grade. Whoa. We passed notes and talked on the phone at night, but we're too shy to ever talk to each other. That sounds like a young relationship. We hugged once. We were boyfriend and girlfriend for 2 years. Wow. That's a long time. And to only hug once? That's an interesting relationship. How cool though. Man, I love it. I'm glad you guys shared. It's so fun hearing it from everybody. Everyone else's perspective. Everyone's going to have different experiences. D says, great video. Denise says, oh my goodness, Eskel, you are a cutie. I am sure the girls had crushes on you. Aw. Then Michelle says, Eskel, you are so sweet and fun to watch. I bet a girl had a crush on you. Have a great weekend. Aw. And then all the rest of them were just basically like that. Like, this was awesome. This was great. Heart, heart. So thank you guys. All the comments from my last one just made me feel so good. I loved it. It was awesome. So thank you guys for watching it. And thanks to everyone that watched it live with me. I try to make my new videos go premiere so that once it's aired, then I'm always watching it. So if you guys ever see the video saying it's going to premiere at this time, that means I will be there and I'll watch it with you. So if you want to watch it with me and be able to chit chat in the comments and stuff in the live chat during the video, then I will be there. So feel free to join in those. They're a lot of fun. We are going to the pumpkin patch this week. I want white ones this year. Oh, white pumpkins. That'll be cool. I think white pumpkins are really nice for when you're doing the painting. When you're going to paint the pumpkins, because then it stands out more on the white pumpkins. Well, if depends on the color you use, I guess. But in my head, I would use like black paint probably on the white pumpkin, so it'll stand out. I was 15 when I told my friend I liked girls and boys. Oh, see, I bet that took a lot of courage too. Aggie, how did that go over? Oh, Aggie's asking, how did that go over, Denise? I realized I like girls before I realized I like boys too. I figured I like girls at 7 or 8 and don't like boys until about 11 or 12. See, that's interesting. I think age to me is what I'm very curious about, because for me, it was in 5th grade when the transition happened for me. And I grew up in a cult where they were talking about marriage all the time and just the importance of having kids, just wanting us to have babies a ton. And so, I don't know, like, I thought it would be I would be younger and start liking girls than most people. But it doesn't sound that way. It sounds like a lot of you guys have had crushes or even had boyfriends younger than when I had the transition of even liking girls. So I think that's really interesting. I wonder what, like, if it's more of the environment around us, like, influencing, like, when we have crushes or when we start liking the opposite sex, or if it's, like, a biological thing, like, if it's ingrained into us as human beings to fall in love or to find out, like, who we like and what type of a partner we want and stuff like that, who we start, what's the right word for that? Just like having a crush on, basically. I picked the right friend. She said me too. She wasn't a big deal. That's good. Yeah, I do know having the right friends make a big impact. If you and your sisters come to Asylum 49, I'll buy your tickets. Just ask for Kyle. No way, really? Kyle, I'm going to take you up on that. I was already planning on going to Asylum 49 this year, so I'm definitely going to tell them. I'm going to be like, hey, Kyle's got me. Where's Kyle? Go get Kyle in the back. What if Kyle is one of the characters dressed up, though? If he's wearing a mask, then I still won't know who he is. I'm going to come find you, though, Kyle. I will find you. Gotta get back to work. Peace out, ladies and gents. See you, Russ. I'm going to be ending it here really soon anyways, but thank you so much for coming. I appreciate all the love and support. Leah, I am old, 41. No one was out then. Oh, yeah, see? If you're 41, then yeah, you were in the time period where it's like super hard for people to come out and they were judged hardcore. So that's tough. Very brave of you to trust your friend and to be able to open up about all that. That's so awesome and comforting. Bye, Eskel. Have a nice week. Bye, Emma. Have a fantastic day. I figured out I liked girls pre-cult. LOL. No way. When you were still in the cult? Man. I remember it was like a sin to even think about that in the cult, man. That would be wild. You would have to wear the t-shirt to Asylum. I would happily wear this to the haunted house. I think that would be fun. And it's black, so it'll help me like blend in and hide in the haunted house and stuff. I think that would be cool. Nice. No, before my parents joined, LOL. Oh, that makes sense, Leah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because when you're in the cult, I feel like it's way harder to even like assess yourself and figure out who you might like, you know? Because, you know, they're constantly telling you what to believe, that I don't think I think it's much harder to decide what you actually like when you're in a cult and in an environment where everyone's trying to tell you exactly how to be, rather than when you're making your own decisions and you're used to, you know, listening to yourself and figuring out for yourself what you actually want. Then it's a lot easier to make those kind of big, serious decisions. So, yeah, that makes sense, Leah. That's cool. Sweet. What else was going? Oh, coming out soon is my cave video. I'm literally working on the edit right now. This is probably the last thing I'm going to say, and then we're going to end this live. But I went into the cave, and it was like already light. I went there right at sunset, so I had the perfect spooky vibe to it. In the cave, you couldn't tell anyway, so I didn't care that it was going to be dark outside once I got there. But right before I got there, it was right as the sun was setting, so we got a really cool clip of me going into the cave. And then in the cave, like, it went really far back. I went all the way to the back of the cave and set up all my stuff to start filming, and I told the spooky story. I told the story of when I came the closest to death and almost died in a big old truck roll. So I told that story, and I just explored the cave. So I'm going to split it up into two videos, where one video where I'm just showing you guys the cave and taking you throughout it, showing you all the graffiti on it, and trying to find bats, because I was told that this cave had bats in it. Unfortunately, I didn't find any, but I still found lots of cool stuff in the cave, and I explored it and filmed it, took my camera with me, and I had to bring my big old ring light with me too. So that was fun. And it got super spooky, because at one point I decided to make it extra scary, and all I had on was the candle. So just the candle light lighting up my face and the camera going, and I was telling one of these really spooky stories that someone had told me before, and it just like gave me chills, and I remember the full story to this day. So I was just telling that story in the back of the cave, and just with candlelight, and I started hearing noises in the cave, and I was freaking out. So I grabbed the camera and I turned on one of the lights and just stood there trying to like be super quiet and still. And then I heard the voices a little better and better, and I realized it was just other people exploring the cave. So I got spooked for nothing, but it was definitely very fun and a little scary, but I had a blast. And so I hope you guys liked that video. If you guys like getting spooked and like exploring caves, if this video does well, then I'm going to try to find that serial killer's cave that's here in Utah and do the same thing there. So I hope you guys like it. I think this is it for today, so I'm going to let you guys go. But I hope you guys have a great week. Ask for the DOA or Extreme Pass. Okay. Wait. $150 tickets? No way. They're that expensive? That's crazy. Okay, anyways. Well, thank you guys. One last shout out to everyone that donated. Thank you so much, Heather. Thank you so much, Flinker Mary. I really appreciate it. Mandy Morrow, and of course, Denise. You guys are all so supportive and loving and awesome. Thank you so much. I hope to see you all in the next week and in the next video that I post this week. And yeah, I guess that's it. So thank you guys. Have a fun October. Enjoy the spooky season. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.